Hi everyone, it's Sunday, April 28th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. Let's start with the U.S. hide market, where prices this week were lower, whether they were reported that way or not. That's because buyers are bidding aggressively lower again, and they're definitely not likely to pay what sellers are looking for. As we noted last week, rumors of lower price sales continue, and eventually the reported prices should catch up to the real trading levels. Heavy Texas steers remain steady at $22 for seasonal averages. Other selections are weekly steady, but again, likely a bit lower than the posted sticker price. Cow interest was a bit better this week, but bid prices were definitely not. Most cow sellers were able to resist going lower, so those prices are largely unchanged. Combined export sales for the period ending April 18th were up at 656,200, and that's actually 13% higher than last week. Combined export shipments jumped by 20% to 554,400. Estimated slaughter for the week ending yesterday, April 27th, was again a bit surprising at 613,000, and that's just 1% lower than the previous week. Given the economic situation and the fact that we really haven't hit barbecue season yet, the total is still a bit unexpected. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says that last week was the first of two that will be very quiet because Italy only had 3 work days last week because of a holiday on the 25th, and very few companies worked on the 26th. Looking at the British market, the situation is stable for English and Irish origins, with production already sold out until next month. So the 36 plus is still at 84 cents sterling per kilo, while Irish sellers' prices are still at 90 to 95 cents per kilo in euros. European bulls moved slightly, with prices higher for the best grades. That, however, doesn't necessarily mean a leap in market requests. Reference prices for North German bulls at 40 to 49 kilos are still stable at 90 to 95 cents, but the smaller sizes added 5 cents. South German hide prices in general were firmer. For European cows, prices went nowhere fast. Demand is only sporadic and supply is still strong. And regarding veal skins, the week saw few offers and high prices for European calf skin, with some increases likely ahead for small sizes. In his analysis this week, Andrea says that May is going to be very telling with regard to the trend for prices. He does note, however, that overall it can't change too much because globally the supply of hides is plentiful. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports that the average price of fresh hides went up again, this time by 10 cents to 1 real and 1 cent per kilo. This drove the reference price of TR1 up by 2 cents to US 70 cents per square foot. And this is challenging at a time when other prices across the globe are still under pressure and going lower because demand is poor. In other news, Argentina's clothing and footwear sector consumption dropped by a little over 11% in March, and that's year on year. Brazil is hosting the Latin American Footwear Forum on May 20th. Colombia has suspended U.S. beef imports over the avian influenza issue, and the Colombian Association of Footwear and Leather Manufacturers issued a warning about footwear smuggling. And in Mexico, the Guanajuato Footwear Chamber is pleased with the increase on footwear tariffs. That is all we have for this week, and until next week, good night from HideNet.